Hi, my name is Sonia. Thanks for following along with DC Born Rob's videos. For those that get benefit of our videos, please hit like, subscribe and click the bell to be alerted to all of our videos.
Two young women arrested for drugging and robbing a tourist in Medellin, Colombia. Have you heard that before? Let's jump into it. Follow along.
You're watching DC Born Rob, erasing borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC Born Rob, erasing borders. I'm DC Rob. This is not a strange video for many of you. For those who have not been watching me for any period of time or have not investigated traveling to Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere in Colombia for that matter, may not be aware of stories such as this. But I want you to know they are arresting, because I'm reading the comments and a lot of people say, are they going to arrest them? Are they going to go after the people who are doing the drugging, since they're going after those who are bothering kids? Yes, they are arresting. They are arresting. I promise you that. I see those stories every day. What happens after that again? We don't know. But let's just jump into the story real quick. Two women who drugged a foreigner and stole his belongings in Medellin were captured in flagrante delicto. Okay, just so you know, flagrante delicto means in the act. So they caught him. The women, aged 19, would have used hallucinogenic substances to leave the Puerto Rican citizen defenseless. Through the tourist protection plan of the National Police, two women were captured in flagrante delicto after having drugged a foreigner in Medellin. The hotel staff in Laureles notified the authorities about the presence of the two women who acted suspiciously. The detainees, both 19 years old, allegedly subjected the 41-year-old foreigner to hallucinogenic substances to steal his belongings, including cash, approximately 1 million pesos in cash, and bank cards. According to the authorities, the Puerto Rican man contacted the woman through social networks. Man, come on. Guys! Man, guys, good God. Okay, according to the authorities, the Puerto Rican man contacted the woman through social networks. And upon entering his hotel room, they drugged the foreigner of Puerto Rican nationality and left him defenseless. The police quickly arrived at the establishment after receiving the report, finding one of the suspects in the hotel reception area and the other still in the victim's room. In a quick police operation, the two women were captured in Medellin for the alleged crime of theft with the use of illegal substances. The foreign citizen was immediately transferred to a healthcare center to receive medical attention. The authorities reported that the women were placed at the disposal of the competent authority to continue with the judicial process. Okay.
Hi guys, headed to Medellin, Colombia. You've come to the right channel for important news and updates to make your trip both enjoyable and safe.
Now, normally I'm starting to just feed these in with all the other stories, but I wanted to address this separately because not everybody, again, is aware of my videos. So maybe someone will stumble onto this because I'll end up doing a short about this as well. There's a few things about this story. Number one, I want you to know they are arresting. They are arresting. They are arresting. The police in Medellin, Colombia are arresting all different types of groups and organizations and members of these organizations. They are on it. Again, what happens after that with the judicial, we don't know. Okay, but I also wanted to address the fact that this says young women and they were 19 years old. I don't know, at what age do you become a woman? Do you stop being a girl and then a young lady and then a woman? What's that line to you? Let me hear that in the comments section. Where you go from a girl, a young girl, to a girl, from a girl to a young lady, from a young lady to a woman. I don't see 19 years old as a woman. So first of all, why are you out there with 19-year-olds? Anyway, the second thing, I pray for his health. Number one, I hope everybody that gets affected by this, that just wasn't aware, that just got. He got. But number one, well, let me go back to number one. Number one should always be stay off these freaking apps. You're on social media. I don't care what it is. Bumble, Mumble, Gumbo. If you're on there, Tinder, Twinder, Flinder, I don't care what site you're on. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Stop meeting these people online. They do this for a living. They are professional at it, if you cannot tell. And here's one thing I want to address too, because I didn't write this in my notes. I noticed that in a lot of these pictures, they're not showing the faces, of course, but if you look at their attire, they're not the finest of the fine. You know what I'm talking about if you've been there. And they almost always, the ones that are doing this almost always, what am I going to say, guys? Almost always, look at them. Picture their attire. They almost always have on tennis shoes, like they're ready to run. Is that a coincidence? I don't see any of the fine ones, with the 4-inch heels in this predicament. I don't know if that means anything. You tell me again in the comment section. But also, I want to give props to the hotel staff. The hotel staffs are on it. I'm going to tell you, my next trip, I normally do half and half, and I move around while I'm there. Okay, I'll do 2 or 3 days at a hotel, 2 or 3 days at an Airbnb, 2 or 3 days at a hotel, and I'm probably out week and a half. But I don't think I'm going to be dealing with Airbnbs anymore. And again, I've been all around the world in Airbnbs, from Iceland to Vietnam to Venice pick it. I've been all around the world in Airbnb. So I'm good at that. But Medellin right now sounds like it's like not the spot, okay? Especially since I'm hearing that they're saying that you can't stay for less than a month. So whether that's true or not, it's got to be true, because why are they knocking on doors in Sabaneta and saying that you shouldn't be here? And a lot of times it's the guys or groups that are making noise. But I want to give props to the hotel staff for being on it. I will be staying at hotels on my next visits. If I do an Airbnb, and I may, but it won't be in the city. I have plans to go outside the city on my next visit. So props to the hotel staff, because I have numerous stories, and those who watch my videos know I have numerous videos over the past 3, 4, 5 years that the hotel staff are the ones that step up. And another thing I want to address with the hotel staff dressing up, according to this story, it says a Puerto Rican citizen, but they caught 2 girls. What's that mean? 2. And for those who don't know, stay away from 2. Anytime they say, can my friend come? Can my cousin come? Run. At that point, you've already been marked. Okay. Just like if all of a sudden, and I'm facing my window, if all of a sudden I see a red dot on me, you know what? I'm going to move. I'm going to keep it moving. I've been marked. So as quick as I can, I'm going to get out of here. And you should do the same, because as soon as they ask you, can my friend come? You need to bolt. Scoot. Be out. Whatever you want to call it, whatever your verbiage, your terminology, whatever you understand, just leave. You've been marked at that point as soon as they ask you that question. It doesn't matter if there are 2 of you and there's 2 of them and they say, can my cousin come? That's 3. You can't, first of all, you can't watch the one you got. Okay, you can't watch her. Is that what you want to do? Is that relaxing? Where's she going? She going to bathroom? Who's she texting? Who's she calling? Man, I don't know how you do it, but please don't let me have to read your story. I'm not trying to read these stories anymore. And the last thing, I don't think we're getting all the numbers, because just like the last one where the person passed, it was only in Alerta Paisa and it wasn't in El Colombiano or Minuto Trente. Why? Those are the top 2 news sources. Why is it not in those sources? And still, it's been 2 days and it's not in those publications. And it's a fact. You can hear the police chief or whatever he is talking about it. Why is it not? So my guess is these stories are underreported. Now, number one, you're not reporting for those who have had this happen to you. And I'm talking to somebody right now that got already. And you know who you are. And did you actually call 123? Did you call the police? Did you file a complaint? Or did you just leave? Because remember, for those who come behind you that aren't aware, that leaves that person, that girl, even if they get arrested for 90 days or 60 days or the weekend, at least that takes her off the street for that weekend for somebody else to have to worry about getting got by that person. So, and I've been told, I got a couple of cats, and you know who you are that communicate with me, that seen the same girl posted again, the one that got him, see her in one of these videos or on social media somewhere in these videos, because these girls will pop back up on social media, I'm told, with a different name. Same tattoos, everything, different name on them. You guys got to be careful. You got to do better. You got to do better. I hope everybody travels. I hope you get that experience. It's a wonderful city. It's a beautiful city. I love Medellin, Colombia, no doubt. It's one of the most beautiful towns and cities that I've ever been to. But when you go the other route and start picking people up on the street, and I end up having to read your story. And hopefully it's something minimal like this. And we don't even know how minimal it is. Remember, these girls are not doctors. They don't know how much to give you. Next thing you know, sometimes you may not wake up and you end up on a story that says, we don't know yet. And you see they're not doing too many follow-ups. So just be careful, guys. When you travel, go enjoy it. I love the messages that you give me, man. I just got back, Rob. I just got back Saturday. Man, I had a blast. I went through Bogota, Cartagena, Barranquilla, Bucaramanga. I went everywhere. I went to Coffee Region and came back. I love getting those messages. So please leave those messages in the comment section. I want to know that you guys did go, and hopefully you got some benefit out of these videos. If you did, just please hit like. Again, it don't cost a thing, but it helps other people get to see these videos too. So again, I appreciate everybody who supports this channel. Thank you guys for watching. Just remember to travel, but travel safe, okay? We'll talk to you next time.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Mori. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.